I've been using TikTok on a daily basis for the past few years. That is until I found out how this app was affecting my brain.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's back up a minute.
Seems harmless, right?
You might need to listen to the story.
Yeah, the truth is, more of us are addicted to social media than are probably willing to admit.
My relationship with social media is a bit addictive right now, which I don't like.
Researchers are calling social media a dangerous addiction.
50% of teens say they feel addicted to their mobile devices, and studies show teens who spend more time on social media are more likely to report mental health issues.
Parker, who worked with Mark Zuckerberg to develop Facebook, with a bombshell claim, saying the site was intentionally built to hook you.
That thought process was all about how do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible.
There really is like no escaping it.
Hey, my name is Cameron, and I'm part of a generation that, for better or worse, grew up with social media. There's no question that social media has completely changed my life and billions of others around the world. Can we just take a second to think about how insane this technology is? This little pocketable slab of metal and glass opens a window to an infinite amount of information and possibilities at your fingertips. Social media has led to a lot of opportunities, friendships, and experiences I wouldn't have had otherwise. It's what I, as well as plenty of other content creators and influencers, do for a living. It's a massive part of my life, and it's shaped me into who I am today. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Social media is amazing, and honestly, I can't even think of a single downside. It's perfect just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There's... Social media allows for so many opportunities and possibilities, but at the same time, I would be lying if I said it hasn't been the cause of a lot of issues in my life. The comparison, the toxicity, the addictive nature of these apps, I started to become detached from my own life. And the algorithms practically know you more than your own closest friends, showing you exactly what you want to see, because the longer you stay on their app, the more money they make. Trapping you in a never-ending feed, keeping your mind quiet, never having to suffer through boredom, distracting you from being alone with your own thoughts, disassociating you from reality. Alright, as much as it pains me to say, I guess I could use some time away from social media. I have to say, I'm honestly a little skeptical that living social media free is gonna make my life any better. I just think it can be a little distracting, but hey, there's only one way to find out. With everything being said, I'm gonna take an entire month off of social media. I don't even know if I've taken more than 2 weeks off of social media before. So this is going to be interesting. Maybe I'll be more productive or fall into an endless pit of despair, we'll see. So I deleted every social media app off of my phone, and let's just say week 1 was not going too well. And the first week was extremely boring. I don't know if I was experiencing some kind of social media withdrawals, if that's even a thing.
Why would anyone do this? I just need one TikTok, just one TikTok.
All I knew is that this challenge was going to be a lot more difficult than I anticipated.
I don't know if I can do this.
By the second week, I was actually feeling much better. The sunset though, I know you can't see me, but bro. Now that I had nothing distracting me, I decided to use this time to work on myself. Also, something very unexpected happened. Guys, I think there's something seriously wrong with me. You see, I've been reading books. I've been journaling. I've turned into a fucking nerd. I'm wearing glasses. This is not a thing that I do under normal circumstances. I'm not in school. I don't have to read, but I'm reading. What am I? This is like, you know, I knew that I would be pretty bored during this challenge, but not to the point where I would be reading words on paper. And listen, this is where it gets weird. I kind of like reading now. Guys, I'm not okay. During the last 2 weeks of this challenge, I really wasn't even thinking about social media at all. I didn't even realize how negatively social media was impacting my life until I quit. we're out here in the woods. I feel like constantly consuming things all the time can really keep you complacent. I used to get really annoyed when boomers say, oh, social media is ruining this generation. Now I'm beginning to wonder if they're old and just don't understand technology, or if they're actually onto something. Wait, you're telling me laying in your bed scrolling for hours on end might make you a little bit depressed? Okay. I'm really starting to, actually enjoy going outside and being in nature and watching the sunrise. I don't know if anyone relates to this, but I've been feeling like time is just moving by so quickly, like a little too quickly. It feels like summer just started yesterday and now it's already fall. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. Like, time is moving by too quickly for you to even do anything with it. And I feel like part of it is because nobody is really bored anymore. We're always just constantly being stimulated all the time, 24/7, every waking second. You know, when there's no room for boredom, there's no room for creativity. You know, everyone talks about how oh, I wish I could be a kid again. Life was so much more simple when I was a kid. If you want to feel like a kid again, this is how. Take this thing and get rid of it. Get rid of it. I unplugged my mic. Okay. It's giving me the chance to reflect on my mentality on things. What I want to do with this channel. What I want to do with my life in general. I feel like I'm becoming more clear on my goals. And I don't even waste that much time on social media, relatively. I just think, the amount of information you're taking in all at once is it has to be bad for you. From Instagram to Twitter to TikTok to YouTube. You're just being pulled in 1,000 different directions. And social media just, overloads you with information to the point where you just feel drained. I don't think social media is bad. Moderation is everything. There's a lot of negativity online, but there's also a lot of positivity, depending on who you follow. Oink, oink. You know, I think a big part of it is navigating social media. You know, the algorithms aren't evil. They only show you what you interact with. Point is, take some time off of social media every now and then. Even if it's just for a day, you'll probably notice a difference. I know this might be a little bit controversial, but checking your phone all the time, all day, it might not be the best for your mental health. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Ending on a more corny note, I guess. There's just so much life to take in and experience. And why live your entire life in the passenger seat? You know, just watching your life go by without you ever taking any action. You know, this isn't your warm-up life. This is it. So, don't waste it.